Thank you for having a look at this. This is the Future of Text 3 draft after the symposium with some content open in Reader for macOS. So here we're full screen and the pages are laid out like this. You have a normal table of contents. So let's go to, let's see, Jaron's keynote, which is here. The text has highlights for the main sections, which of course that's done for a lot of the articles, and of course the authors are free to edit that any way they want. And here's a link to that video. If we look at Barbara Tversky's, she did a guest presentation, so it's a bit longer, and she used quite a few slides. So this has been done in a different way, where if I don't know who made the image, I just put the image italic like this, colon, show the image. In the cases where it's clear where the image came from, like this one by Playfair, it's got a normal title underneath and so on. Also like to show how the glossary works. The glossary is of course at the end of the document. Here it is. And by the way, what I did now was to do Command- to fold the document into an outline so you can quickly skip around. Let's go back to Barbara. If we highlight, well, first I show you, if we highlight the word visuals and do Command F for find, it'll show all the occurrences of the word visuals with gray above and below the lines that has it, plus the heading. So you can see that it's something in here, which if we were looking, it's used a few other places. Anyway, do Command F to escape from that. But if I now select Barbara's name and do Command F, it'll show all the references to Barbara as expected, but on top we have a glossary entry from her. So for instance, we can click on Future of Text Lab, and now we get information about Future of Text Lab. Metaverse, Meta, it's basically interactive, which is fun. And then we can click to wherever we want to go. Simple text like VR, virtual reality can be looked up. A lot of different terms. PDF as an entry, Adobe, Command F to go out of it. So that's a quick way of reaching that. So the book is quite long now, and we are looking at how to do the editing. There are some articles that are from the journal, like you can see Adam's article here, which is listed as journal : boundings. So boundings are the heading. And then we have Andrea, who did a presentation for the Future of Text, which I hope I can recover. We had issue with the recording, as unfortunately, as you probably know. And then there is a journal guest presentation that she did before, which is quite long. And this is why I am wondering if those of you who did just a normal presentation would like to come back for a longer presentation to do a full chat. Yeah, sorry for skipping about, but this is, so you have some clue what's in it so far. And if we go, I'm just going to skip all the way to the end, where we have, well, here is a history of text timeline. I don't expect many people to care about reading it necessarily, but the fun thing is if you're reading something in the text and you do a Command F, like let's say you come across the word IBM, then you'll get whatever people are saying. Well, that's not very useful. Anyway, you see all the timeline for IBM coming up as well. And then finally, we have a glossary. The glossary is this simple: bold word for the term, and then the definitions. We have a lot of things to find. If you'd like to define something as well, please just tell me. And we have some endnotes, which people can click on, references, of course, including the images. And then at the very end here, we have the visual meta. And this is the stuff that says what the book is. This first one is normal BibTeX for citing the book. And then we have images and headings, all the stuff that should be relatively readable with all the metadata. So even if this is printed or the document format is changed, nothing is lost. Here you can see Ted Nelson's glossary entry. Alternative name, description, he has an extremely small one. but he deserves a massive one. So thanks for having a look at this. This is the future of text as it is now. I'm gonna go back here a bit. Yeah, we're at 430 pages. I'm sure there will be more.